Hello, y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, urban legends in music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I are founding members of the Toadies. Now we're podcasting. We're doing something a little bit different. This is more than... first of all, this is a crazy controversy around this.
Yes, it's timely.
It's timely.
Yeah.
And it would take more than just one little sequence to talk about it.
Yeah. So we're kind of changing the format up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
One.
We're talking about Katy Perry going to space. Or did she? Wink,
That's
wink.
the kicker. Yeah, because there's a lot of speculation that this thing was totally faked.
Yeah, I have an opinion. At first, I was like, yeah, they went up. They have the technology. They can do it. Virgin Airlines has been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
For much less money, by the way. Virgin Airlines, it's like $250,000 to $500,000, and this one was a $28 million ride. Now,
did you even watch the takeoff or
no?
anything?
I could give a rat's ass. No, and the reason being is, Olivia Wilde and a couple of other Hollywood people have come out quite sternly and said that this is tone deaf and totally performative.
Right.
And I want to agree with them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I didn't care. I don't care. I don't care if Gayle King and Katy Perry and Jeff Bezos' busty wife or fiance goes to space. I could give a rat's ass about that. I don't care.
Yeah. I think that was just the thing that was so put off about it.
Right.
Was just who they sent up there.
Right. And I didn't get sucked into any part of it. I heard that they went and I was like, yawn.
Yeah.
But I didn't get sucked in till TikTok when people started having strong opinions about it.
Yeah.
And I started seeing the conspiracy theorists going, did she really go to space? And this isn't just the flat earthers. These are people who believe in science. These are astronauts who are questioning it.
Right.
And that's how it got my attention.
And don't you know, astronauts are like, fuck this.
Right.
Oh, they're like, we had to go through all this training and shit and preparation. Right. And then here they're sending these people up.
Right. And then they come out and they're like, I'm an astronaut now.
Yeah.
And I speak differently. And I might have touched God.
Oh.
And, they're acting like all high and mighty, like they did something.
Yeah.
They wrote in something in space that looked like a dick.
That's the thing. It's almost like symbolic.
Right.
Of just getting fucked. Because here's this whole scenario. You're riding a dick into space.
Right.
For just a few minutes.
Right. But I didn't like how they were so pompous, especially Gayle King. And I know she's not a musician. We're going to focus on Katy Perry. But Gayle King, you're best known as being Oprah's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your fucking cake hole. Shut up. Because she's, good Lord. She's the first one that's like, I'm an astronaut now.
Oh.
Fuck off, Gayle.
Yeah. Oh God, it's just like when you start to see her mouth open, you're just like,
I want to put a corn dog in. And it's like, come eat at our restaurant. Boom.
Yeah,
my corn dog restaurant.
Oh my God.
So let's do a little bit of background. On April 14th of 2025, Perry joined 5 other women, including Lauren Sanchez, who is Jeff Bezos' fiance, Gayle King, and Amanda Wynn. And I think Amanda might be the only one who might have any kind of street cred as astronaut.
At the most.
Right?
Yeah.
On Blue Origins, which is the name of the flying dick, NS-31 mission, marking the first time an all-female crew flew into space since 1963.
Yeah, I guess so.
1963 was the first launch into space.
Yeah.
So there was, that's worded weird, but
it is.
This is the first female. And by the way, put a man on there. I don't care. Why does it have to? I don't know.
And it was the Blue Origin's New Shepard.
Yeah.
rocket.
Oh God.
New Shepard.
Right. I would have paid more attention if they were flying in some titties than this flying cock.
Call it the Double D.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes, Blue Origin Double D. Yeah.
Oh God, and it lactates as it takes off.
Right.
Yeah, just something to make it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, when I first started paying attention is when I saw an interview with Katy Perry, and she's like, "I feel like a human pinata." Everyone's so mean to me about doing this, and it's a personal growth. This is about personal growth and resilience, and everyone's treated me like a human pinata. And that's when I was like, let's go. Let me read more about this. I love human pinata stories.
Oh my God. Yeah. And I think you even brought it to my attention that she has canceled her tour.
Yeah. So I found out later she canceled a few shows and is trying to revamp it.
Yeah.
But she's this is foreshadowing, and I'm just making a prediction, not because I had an anal probe. But I think that the whole thing's going to be canceled.
Yeah.
Because of all the backlash, she canceled a few shows and then started back up again.
I know the backlash has been bad enough.
God, that's carrying over to her tour.
Oh, and then you were telling me about the way she dances or the stage show
my God.
on the videos of her current tour.
It's so bad. There's reviews that are going, Katy, spend more time on choreography and less time in space. Shit like that. Yeah, it's horrible. Wow. It's horrible.
Well, so what makes it so bad?
It's Katy. So it feels like this kind of like this whole Blue Origin thing. It feels cheap and thrown together. Quickly thrown together. It does not feel, and that's one of the main things why I'm questioning this.
Yeah,
because I usually, I'm a person who likes science. I'm not going to go behind scientists' back and go bullshit.
Yeah,
most of the time I believe science. Yeah, I'm a science person.
Right,
but this time it's Jeff Bezos, and he's not a science person.
No.
I don't trust his ass as far as I can throw him. This feels like very much like Olivia Wilde said, it's performative.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's go into part of the reasons why.
And I mean, this thing was live streamed and all this stuff. So
but the way it was edited, the live stream was edited weird.
See, that's just showing how it's like, even with a live stream, quote unquote, that people can still be like, right. Well, there have been a lot of things that have been brought up.
Even the live stream. So we'll get into it more deeply, but it looks like what they expected in 1970s space live stream to look like. It looks theatrical. Yeah. It's like even the way that it feels produced, right, to look like a 70s like Starsky and Hutch space novella. Yeah. Right?
No,
like the
I
color
agree.
And everything is off.
Right.
Everything looks a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little brown. You know how the 70s were real brown?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like that.
See?
Anyway. So what's the first thing that you've caught your attention?
I think this is one of the things, because you told me about all the speculation and the criticism about this. And this was the one that I think you first mentioned to me was the capsule door.
Yes. Yes. Did you watch the video?
Yes,
of it?
I did. And it's like, holy hell, because just the way that Jeff Bezos, did the whole opening thing.
Right. So here's my interpretation of what happened. So they put some little stairs, like a little stool stair weird thing, like little kids put to brush their teeth, those steps to the capsule door. And Jeff Bezos is running from the other side. I don't know why he's right there. And there's a production type person that is standing in front of the capsule door. The door opens from the inside.
Yeah. And there you go.
And that lady runs up real quick and slams the door.
Yeah.
It's like pushes the person back in and shuts the door back. And then Jeff runs up with the key. The key, the only one and only key to open the door.
Right.
And then he like goes up there and like pretends. He didn't even stick it in a hole or anything.
No.
He just like moves it around and is like, I'm unlocking
It's like a
the
second
door.
grade play.
Yes. I'm unlocking the door, everybody, because I have the key.
Yeah, the tool to open the door.
And it opens inward.
Yes.
Not like every other space capsule we've seen, which uses the force, because it would create a vacuum.
Exactly.
Right? To suck the door back on.
Yeah. And it always opens out.
It's not a vacuum. What's that called? That's
well,
anyway, but yeah,
but so it's pressurized.
Right. Pressurized. So it pressurizes the door to it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
like,
because critics argue that it contradicts safety protocols for pressurized hatches.
Oh, there were so many safety protocols broken in this whole fucking stage thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It kind of makes you wish that it had been real and there was a mishap.
Oh my God.
Just take all these women out.
Right. Just like, boom, gone. Good. We'll have a memorial for Gail King and we're done with her. Good. Oprah will cry and done.
Yeah.
Now Stedman's gonna have to step up and be her best friend. Anyway, so the other safety protocol that was broken was they weren't even wearing real aviation suits.
No,
they're wearing these decorative things.
Yes.
Where what's Bezos' girlfriend's name? Lauren Sanchez.
Yeah,
Lauren Sanchez's suit was cut real low cut, where you could see her tits.
God, yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
but it's no helmets anywhere, because you don't want to mess up their hair and makeup.
Oh,
so
exactly.
No helmets, no air, no suits.
Oh yeah, you got to get
suits.
your selfies without a helmet.
Jesus Christ, man!
Oh.
At least look like you're doing a space origin movie. Do it like dress the fucking part. Don't dress like a Katy Perry video.
Right. Oh no.
Good
all
Lord.
just seemed glam and glitz.
Right.
With their apparel.
Right. And with some titties. Put your titties out for the good shot.
Yeah. Now what's another one that you have?
Well, the other thing that is a safety protocol issue is Katy Perry was wearing earrings.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing loop earrings.
Yeah.
You cannot wear jewelry in space. All the astronauts talk about this. And this is the first thing that flagged my attention to it could be not true.
Right.
Because a female astronaut was like, why is Katy Perry wearing earrings?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why can't you wear earrings? And she went into this whole thing where you can't wear jewelry in space.
Oh. God.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's like a rule.
Right. Right.
Do not wear earrings. You cannot wear jewelry. There's no jewelry in space.
And see, with the no helmet thing, they also are criticizing hair movement.
Yeah.
In the microgravity.
Right. None of it flew up.
Yeah. Her hair did not float as expected.
And her earrings didn't move around either. Didn't float up a little bit.
No.
She was wearing loop earrings and they didn't move.
And it was pathetic because this is almost like a cover-up explanation, because experts explain that the short duration of the flight and possible use of hair products could account for the difference.
All of them use that much hair product. Give me an effing break.
I mean, it should all lift as one if there's just a lot of hair product.
Exactly.
The
whole thing, you'll see it.
It's not going to weigh it down.
Right.
God.
Yeah. And then one of the things, like when the capsule was landing, there was no shadow as it was floating down. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that one. And that's just...
Where's the shadow?
Exactly.
At least get an art director to do your landing. You just get in there with your
just get a charcoal pen.
Just color in a little shadow as it lands, and it gets smaller as it gets closer to the ground.
Right.
And the way it landed, kind of soft.
Yeah.
Looked kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
I did talk to someone who knows about about this, and he said that could happen with the parachutes, but it just didn't look real.
No.
And when you watch it from the outside of the capsule, it lands like poof, and then it kind of shifts to the right. Right? Just a little bit, skids a little bit to the right. When you look at the camera footage when it lands inside the capsule, there's no shift to the right. It just lands, and then they're all like, yay, we landed.
And see, and then they also, the criticism is that the lack of re-entry burn marks.
Yes.
It was so clean.
Which I did read, they're making excuses for that, saying that could happen as well.
Okay.
Because they didn't go very high into the atmosphere. So, but still,
I know.
To
just come down like you just went through a shuttle wash.
Yep.
I mean,
with everything else that's, there's so many questions. Oh, one of the things that I found weird, and someone on a TikTok pointed this out, when you see Jeff Bezos run around it and fall, did you see him fall in the hole and trip? Which,
yeah, exactly.
There's the space between the windows of the capsule is very wide.
Yeah.
Really wide.
Yeah.
And when you see footage from inside the capsule, it's tiny. It's tiny little thin space. So
nothing's matching up.
No, it doesn't quite line up to me. Anyway, it's not mathing.
And now another thing that they brought up, the mannequin hand.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, that is a mannequin hand.
Too many weird little things. And, if you're going to live stream it, make sure to make it where we're not going to question shit.
Right.
But I don't think Jeff went to space.
No.
I don't really think he went to space.
There's some explanation that it's supposedly a photo from a 2017 test flight.
What?
Yeah. It said that the image showing a mannequin hand inside the capsule was actually from a 2017 test flight featuring a dummy named Mannequin Skywalker.
Oh my God.
And they say this image has no connection to Perry's 2025 mission.
Mannequin pussy Skywalker.
Bingo. That should have been way better.
Yeah, and also someone else said I did see views out the window, but they were like, why weren't these women looking out the windows?
Right.
More. They were all like glad handing inside the capsule, like bouncing around instead of like looking out the window. I would have been glued to the windows. And there's not a whole lot of footage of them of the outside.
No, there's not. You're right about that.
There's very little footage of what the atmosphere looked like.
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Yeah.
I want to see the blue marble.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be not doing anything except looking out the window. I'm not going to be, high-fiving Gail. If anything, I'm punch her in the face and say, shut up, you're ruining my view.
I mean, that's why I like a window seat in the airplane, because I like to look out.
Look at the clouds. They all supposedly had window seats and no one's looking out the damn window.
Oh, God.
Also, I would never go to space. Would you go to space?
No.
I don't. It's like, I don't want to go to the bottom of the ocean. I won't be going to a submarine, and I'm not going to go in a space capsule.
I like Earth. Ground. Give me what I know.
Right. Yeah. Everyone who's saying gravity's a cruel mistress, they don't know. They don't know shit.
They don't know.
So I love this quote from Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie?
Katy.
Carrie
Perry.
Carrie Perry. It's her
it's her astronaut name.
Her astronaut name is Carrie Perry. She said, I feel super connected to love. This experience has shown me how much love is inside of you. Like how much love you have to give and how loved you are until the day you launch. What the fuck? God. Like what the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so there's no love until you launch? Or like after you launch? What the hell?
I don't know. God.
So Gail and Perry came out and they think that they think that they're better now and they somehow are changed. They were up there for 11 goddamn minutes.
Yeah.
And it's like, my whole life has changed and I saw Jesus and if you guys come over here, I can heal you from cancer or whatever because what the hell?
Bring me your sick. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
And she's right. She is a human pinata and she needs to just stay in that lane.
Oh, yeah.
Human pinata lane.
Just get hit multiple times.
Give me a stick.
Now, I did read, I wasn't able to find all the details, but some theorists claim that the mission's patches and crew gestures contained occult symbols.
Oh, this is my favorite conspiracy.
Suggesting a hidden agenda.
Okay, what is it?
So, no, I've got to find that out and see because it was like wasn't able to find the details, but supposedly the patches and gestures. I don't know. See if you can find something real quick on
it.
Yeah.
Keep talking while I look up. I'm going to find this.
But I mean, that's part of the whole criticism of this is it just everything has been perceived as extravagance. And it's everything. It was just a total publicity stunt than anything scientific.
Right. That's what I feel. It feels fake. So it felt haphazard and cheap.
Yeah.
Firstly.
Yeah. Okay. Now something about the patches or the crew's gestures.
Yeah. So, oh my God. Okay. I saw this and I didn't write it down because it's so funny. So the patch worn by all 6 women contain a hidden satanic symbol.
Yes.
That's flipped upside down. And it does look like a devil. What? It looks like an upside down devil. I'm going to show you. Yeah. See?
Oh, holy hell.
It does look like a devil.
With the horns?
Look.
Oh my God.
It does look like a devil, which I think is funny. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this was a satanic mission.
Yeah.
And everyone should go heavily into the satanic panic because that's what's happening. Satan is being pushed on our kids, and now we're taking it to space.
Oh, yeah, because these were female devils.
Totally. Totally.
That were the little Beelzebubs.
Seeing.
And then something about crew gestures.
Let's see.
Because this could be good. Flashing up like female devil symbols.
Right. I know, like rock and roll. Let's see.
Nothing really on that.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of that, but let's just say that they were doing satanic.
Oh yeah.
Finger banging. They were satanically finger banging each other.
Right. Right. Oh.
I did not think this was fake. I thought it was Jeff throwing around his money.
Sure.
And then after looking at the footage and stuff, I don't fucking think they did anything.
No.
And especially after hearing the several things that astronauts have said about the mission, not just TikTok people like me and you.
Yeah.
But astronauts have said, where are their flight suits?
Yeah.
Why weren't they seat belted in? Where's their helmets? What about their hair and earrings and whatever? There's like a million different things where they're like, you don't just willy-nilly fly in space.
Right. Well, and even with this being a simpler mission,
right,
like they say, that there is preparation that's needed to know how to handle if this happens, if this happens.
Right. Because there's right, exactly. Like astronauts train for years and years and years.
Yes.
And there's some of the brightest minds.
I mean, those people that go up there into space and it was like that recent one, which was only supposed to be so long and it ended up being months that they were up there.
Like 9 months.
They're having to fix shit while they're up there and all this stuff and survive.
Right.
And it's, oh God.
You have to learn how to pee in space.
Right.
Like you ask those questions.
Yeah.
How do you pee in space? And I heard that they were asking questions like, we've all had a lot of work done. Will space affect this? Because it does, evidently. Like if you're up there. So the one female astronaut had some effects to some work that she had done, some plastic surgery. So they were all really, really worried about their plastic surgery. Can you imagine that?
God, is that so superficial?
So that's why I don't think they went either, because I think that they were like, no, we can't go because my tit might pop.
My lip might drop and my tit might pop. Yeah.
So I don't think they went. It was so even when you get on an American Airlines flight, there's more precautions and more effort.
They make you listen to all the warnings.
More effort is put into flying on Frontier.
Right.
The cheapest, crappiest airline. And that's what this felt like. This felt like a Frontier Airlines reproduction of a space flight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was cheap and haphazard and shit.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh,
I didn't like it.
No, I'm totally of that opinion. It was the dumbest thing ever. So, but
give me the Virgin space flights all the time, because they're like, it's not just getting a seat on it.
Right. You actually get you
have to go through training and
experience.
Yeah.
No joke.
Anyway.
Oh, God.
Millionaires in space. If we're going to send them up there, let's do like we did with the submarine. And they don't come back. Right?
Yes.
Take
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
It was such a scam.
Anyway.
But yeah, and then here in a few, we're going to give some reviews.
So, oh my God. Well, I hear the Lone Star Salute music.
Yeah, we may as well get into it.
In space, you can't hear it.
Oh.
No one can hear you play the kazoo in space. In space, no one can hear you play the kazoo.
But you can feel the vibration.
Yeah, I think you can. Maybe. Can you?
I hope so. I mean,
I did read some stuff that, they wanted Katy Perry to sing, and she sang It's a Wonderful World.
Yes.
Barf. I threw up in my mouth.
Oh, no. We'd have to come up with a way better song.
So do you have a review of the...
I do, and this is actually from theguardian.com.
Okay.
So this was written by a lady named Moira Donegan.
She's an astronaut.
Oh, yeah? What? We'll go with it. She kind of looks serious enough to be one. But her opinion is a lot like the critics, but she doesn't approach it necessarily in whether it was real or fake.
Okay.
This is more along the lines of just judgment about the whole thing. She says, once NASA was the pride of the American experiment, a testament to how a society dedicated to legal equality and passionate hard work could expand the horizons of human possibility. Now, Blue Origin is a testament to the corruption and circumscribed possibilities of the profit motive run amok. Space used to be a frontier for human exploration, a fount of innovation, and a symbol of bright, uncertain, and expansive future. Now it is a backdrop for the Instagram selfies of the rich and narcissistic. The Blue Origin flight does not make me feel like humanity will reach new heights of achievement. It made me feel like everything that is coming is grimly predictable, tailored to the impulses of the richest, least responsible, and least morally intelligent people on Earth.
Holy shit. That is concise.
Oh,
yep.
The whole fact of women in space, and just here is a woman that believes in the progress.
So look at the picture of them. They're wearing they're wearing New Balance tennis shoes.
Yeah.
They're not even wearing
and little cult jumpsuits.
Yeah, they're wearing one of them has the low cut. Everyone else is fine.
Oh,
and then his girlfriend's like, look at my tatas. This is my boyfriend's spaceship.
God.
And they're all wearing New Balance and whatever. And it's.
Oh, it's just sick.
Yeah. It's
oh, God.
Right. And we have these space belts.
And does that even
horrible?
Does the tip of the dick even look like it could survive space? It
No.
looks like a float thing that someone would bring to the kids' party and blow up.
Yep. Where did the parachutes come out of? The head of the dick? Like, seriously, where were the parachutes?
I don't know. I mean,
because I don't even see where the parachutes would be attached.
No.
Because if they were at the head of the dick.
Yeah. No, I don't even see where.
Wait, they're not even attached in this picture. They have a picture in front of it. And where are the fucking parachutes?
Oh,
I'm just telling you.
No, you're right about that. Look at that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
This is all bullshit.
You ain't kidding. Wow,
I think it's bullshit.
Up. Okay, no parachute.
Speaking of bullshit, I'm going to read a Lone Star salute to Katy Perry's new Lifetimes tour.
Oh.
She started a few days after her space travel.
Yep.
And this is a review by Buffalo Stance. Here's a description. During a performance of her hit song E.T., Perry is seen fending off attacks against men wielding quote-unquote hoses with a lightsaber. All of the props and costumes look like a Five and Below shopping spree. You can see the sadness in her eyes, the lack of spirit, the lack of money. She's doing anything for the sake of doing it just to fulfill the contract with the record company. My expectations for this were low, but holy fuck, that's bad. Even if we ignore the lip syncing, which she's not even trying to do, and the choreography is just puke worthy.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting anything spectacular, but I was expecting her to have more energy and enthusiasm than an 80-year-old woman. Katy Perry's robotic, glitchy dance robot moves look like a dirty marriage of Rosie the Robot and the Golden Girls. She obviously wanted to stay in space. This is not normal human behavior, and gravity seems to be a perplexing problem for her. I want my money back.
Oh, shit. Yes. Oh, God.
And then she canceled some shows.
Oh, I need to go see some of this dancing.
Should we go?
Oh, yeah. I hope
my
the tour
God.
still happens.
Let's look. I think that we should get tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can get tickets for this show. If it comes to Dallas, because I bet you can get cheap tickets.
Oh,
because no one wants to go to this.
Everyone's not interested.
I think we should go and let's get really good tickets and yell at her.
And see that, I mean, they're talking about Katy Perry. She's addressing all the backlash by encouraging fans to pursue their dreams despite criticism. And it's like, oh, God.
Oh, my God. She's going to be there next week.
Oh, shit.
No, the week after next, the 21st.
You're gone, though.
I'm gone.
Oh,
in LA. We need to get someone. We'll go online and we'll get someone to give us a review. I wonder how much tickets are. Let's just check.
Yeah.
And if there are tickets left.
Tank. Oh, please.
Let's see. Oh, it says it's selling fast. Oh my God, they're marked down to $44.
Oh,
they're on sale. And, there's tons of tickets left.
Oh, yeah.
$44.
God.
There's some that are like down on the floor that are $600, but
oh hell, who needs to be on the floor?
So her stage goes out into the floor and it's an infinity symbol.
God,
she's vomitous.
Oh God,
$44 to go see Katy Perry. Everybody,
if the show happens. I don't know.
I hope she cancels.
I know.
I hope Texans
that
are
would
mean.
be so. Oh God, yeah. Just throwing little spaceships at her.
Right.
Oh man.
Yep. So we don't have a happy ending to this show. Well, we really do.
Well, the happy ending.
The happy ending is that
it exploded.
Right. Man. Right. We don't have a happy ending.
No.
There was no Space Odyssey.
No, it's interesting to hear all the criticism, though, of this thing.
Right.
Because don't you know, they were just so excited about everyone's reaction after this.
And then they come down to earth and they're like, everyone hates us now?
Or did
No,
they come
bitches,
back down to Earth?
Did they? I know.
Uh-huh.
But there's, again, like they were saying, tone deafness.
Yeah.
None of them realize they're all in their own little mansions, and they don't realize that
they're protective bubbles.
We can't get eggs.
Right.
We can't get eggs, and you're up there flying to space, $28 million a pop, and we're going to be happy for you.
Yeah.
That you have some kind of connection with God and can,
that you have taken feminism and everything to a whole nother level.
And you have this new proclamation of peace because you high-fived and, 5 other women in space.
Don't you know what other countries are thinking about?
God. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Americans are riding the blue dick into space.
So fucking materialistic.
See, they would have made it better if maybe they should get someone from each continent. Right?
Yeah.
A representative of each continent, which would mean that Gail King fucking can't come on there. Which, by the way, I don't know why that one rubs me way worse than any of them.
Right.
I think because she was most outspoken about now she's an astronaut.
I mean, choose the 5 best teachers in the United States.
Right.
And send them up.
Right. Something worthwhile, not just Katy Perry and Gail King, for crying out loud. And Jeff Bezos's, side chick.
Yes. God,
no.
What choices? Anyway. Oh.
I got opinions. Everyone, thank you for listening, and please follow the links on our show notes to find us on all the socials.
Yeah, definitely. Like, subscribe, rate, leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. We love to see some reviews and encourage your neighbors, your friends.
And let us know your conspiracy theory about this, because I'm sure there's more that we haven't even seen.
We want to hear all this.
We want to hear
stuff.
the conspiracies.
We don't know everything about conspiracies.
Right.
We're just scratching the surface.
Right. Scratchy.
Yeah.
And join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tale?
Oh.
Fucking Katy Perry in space.
Oh, God. I know.
Carrie Perry.
I mean,
she's gonna commit Carrie Perry. That's when you go to space without any kind of reason. Just committed Carrie Perry.
Harry Carey, Katy Perry.
Oh my God!
Gut yourself, right? Just out of embarrassment.
Yeah, you philosophically gut yourself.
Yeah, there's no shame. It's just
Carrie Perry.
God, that's a good one. Oh. Yeah. I'm speechless. It would have been way better for us to go up there.
I would have enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, we would have looked out the window.
I would have looked out the window and I would tell people about it.
You would have thrown something out the window.
Can you? I would.
Well, you can open the door from the inside.
I would make jokes like, "There's someone on the wing."
Classic. None of them have ever seen a Twilight Zone.
No. They're like, hey, when do we get the peanuts?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, when's the service cart coming?
Right. Taking corn dogs up into space. Right. Throw corn dogs out.
It's basically like stewardesses in space.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's what happened. It was all the stewardesses.
It was.
Yeah. They suck.
There were 3 drink tanks.
Yeah. Can you get drunk in space? Does it affect that?
God.
I think we would do an experiment.
That would be good. I mean, you don't have to worry how you walk. You know?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,